a work based off of the Holy Sermon and the Secret Sermon in the Mount of Regeneration and the Profession of Silence found in the books of Hermes Trismegistus. Also based upon my knowledge of Isaiah, specifically chapter 66, and Revelations, chapter 21, I believe. It's the last chapter in Revelations. Glory unto the great source of all, and unto the light of that Spirit, that brought eternal mind and a divine word, whom spoke divinely matter of all that is in nature, and unto its beginning of the things that now are in their operations or workings, and are to the necessity of its end, coming into a renovation of a new beginning unto perfection of that word. There in the chaos below was there an infinite darkness in the abyss, a bottomless depth of water, and a substance of elements coagulated and became distinguished in nature itself. But when all things were interminated and unmade, they became divided, and the things of light were found on high, while the dark became founded upon the wet sand. But the thing determined by the fire of the Spirit were sustained, and so heaven became seen in 7 circles. Each of the psychomasters were seen carrying out their ideas, with their luminaries being numbered with them, and the 7 cycles moved within their spheres by the power of God's word. And a great whirlwind of fire above the heavens carried them about in a certain circular motion within each cycle. But with those in the firmament above and the earth below were they moving slowest. And every psychomaster did what was commanded of him, each having a unique eternal power. By God's word were there made 4-footed things, creeping things, the things that live in the water, and such as fly, and every fruitful seed, and green grass, and the flowers thereof. All that were commanded sowed themselves in the seeds of regeneration, as also the generations of men to knowledge of divine works, then, now, and in a remote one to come, both on living with the things that are of life and communing with those that provide it. Man was given the knowledge of all things good, and he was increased in his understanding and multiplied in like manner to the many other things that were divine in nature, that were also multiplied, all existing in a perfect harmony. All these things were wonderfully carried out in their operations according to the wisdom of Mother Nature and that divine word, and the knowledge of their workings were seen accordingly to their proper cycle in the heavens above and the good things of those psychomasters. And in a time before things are made new, shall there be great structures and monuments left as testimony and as a remembrance that shall withstand the coming ages of time, and later shall they be read and understood by the men in those darker times to come. Every generation established, whether it be of fruits or flesh or seed, even if lost or forgotten, must be renewed by the cycle master of that cycle above that produced it. And this is a divine thing, that every earthly temperature be renewed by Mother Nature for the following generation once it is renewed. For in that divine word is nature also established for a time. However, in a time to come, shall the Son of Man return to offer salvation and freedom from the soul lodged in man's body. There will be even some, whilst they still live, that shall be free from their body. These are his children, his servants, that shall carry out his word. And in a time to come, there shall it be made unto perfection, and they shall be priests unto the God of all, standing above in the light of his glory, always ready to carry out the commands of his every word. Ai, ai.